It's the Just Bernard Show with host Bernard Alvarez. And now, live from the Star City, your host, Bernard Alvarez.
We, as how should we say, those of us who are awakening or have awoken to our spiritual selves, we have this ability to remember who we are. And I believe that's what a lot of this path is about. Whether you are on a meditation path, a healing path, a magical path, whatever that is, it's really a peeling back the layers of the veils that are um, how should we say, obscuring our vision of who we truly are. And it is my hope that this particular meditation will help us to pull away those layers, get back in touch with our divine and natural selves, who we are meant to be. And not only who we are meant to be, but who we truly are and where we are evolving as a species here on this particular planet. That may entail many different things for many different people. And I'll leave it up to you to decide what that means for you. So, let me give you a little bit of an outline of what we're going to be doing today. So, there's no surprises. I would like you to be very relaxed and be very comfortable and feel safe in this working that we're going to be doing. You can call it a path working if you would like, or you can call it a spell if you would like. You can call it an out of body experience if that's the terminology that works for you. It's a little bit of everything I just mentioned. But we will begin with a relaxation exercise, and we will go into an altered state of consciousness. Within that altered state of consciousness, we're going to go into an etheric or astral realm and or a temple as well. Within that temple, we're going to find ourselves, our highest magical selves, and use that skin. And I'll get in. You'll know what I mean when we get to the into that part of the meditation. We're going to put on our magical skin, our magical self, and then we were going to receive the powers of the elements to heal our bodies, our mind, and our spirit. And then after that, we are going to utilize that within our physical form to help share this healing, balancing energy with the rest of the world today. And hopefully to continue carrying on throughout, well, as long as the world needs that balance and that restoration. So why don't we go ahead and let me take a look here and say hello to a few of you that might have popped on already. Hi Terry. Hi Carrie. Yes, thank you, Terry. I'm enjoying this background myself. I figured it was a good visualization for energy going around the planet to cool it and balance it out, and that's why I'm using this particular background today. Also, if you are going to participate in the meditation, of course your eyes are going to be closed. But if you're just going to observe, I will be using a meditation video with some lovely imagery if you feel more comfortable with that, and we'll have some nice background music for that as well. Anyway, so without further ado, and again, welcome to everyone who's joining me live right now. Um, let's go ahead and I see we have a couple dozen people joining us already through different formats, and it's a great time for us to get started. So, I'd like you to start by getting into a comfortable space wherever you are. If you're driving, do not close your eyes. If you're watching us on an iPhone or something, but if you can, please get into a comfortable position. Put your feet flat on the ground, unless you're comfortable in a lotus position. You have the ability to do that by all means. The most important thing is for you to have your back straight. Keep your spine straight and your shoulders back. As well, if you have a phone, make sure you turn it off. If turn off the ringer, lock the doors, whatever it is that, so you're not disturbed for the next, let's say 20 minutes or so. Anyway, I'm going to wait a moment for you all to get comfortable as I get comfortable again myself. So let us go ahead and start this wonderful, the Magus healing meditation. And what I'd like you to do is begin by taking a deep breath in through your nose, filling your belly. And now I'd like you to close your eyes. Take another deep breath, filling your belly as deep a breath that you can. Pause and gently exhale. And again, we're going to take one more deep breath. Pause and gently exhale. By now, you should be becoming a bit more relaxed. Your mind slowing a bit down. And as you return to your regular breathing rhythm, your natural breathing rhythm, I'd like you to sense your body, allowing your body to become more and more relaxed. And bringing your attention to your feet, your calves, your knees, feeling all of the muscles becoming very heavy, comfortably warm, and very relaxed. And bringing now your attention to your buttocks, your hips, your groin, your lower back, feeling all the muscles in this region loosening, getting heavy, and very relaxed. And now bringing your attention to your belly, your back, your ribs, your heart, your chest, your shoulders, feeling all the muscles in this region becoming more relaxed, feeling heavy, comfortably warm, and very relaxed. And now sensing the muscles in your upper arms, your forearms, your wrists, your palms, your fingers. Feeling those muscles becoming very heavy, warm, and very relaxed. And now bringing your attention to the back of your head, the top of your head, your forehead, your brow, your eyes, your cheeks, and your jaw. Feeling all the muscles, the tendons, the blood, and the bones becoming very heavy, warm, and very relaxed. And feel your entire body feeling heavy, warm, and very relaxed. And now, within your mind's eye, at the place between the brow, I'd like you to envision a very small, round, bright, white light, say the size of a dime, at the place between the brow, and the light begins to get brighter and brighter. And the light begins to grow, getting larger as it begins to protrude in front of you and behind you, covering your entire head with this bright white light. And the bright white light begins to grow larger and larger, going down to your waist, to your knees, and down to your feet, reaching beneath you, behind you, above you, and in front of you, surrounding you on this very, very bright white light. And the bright light fills your body, helping you to stay relaxed, feeling safe, feeling protected. As the light begins to get brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter, to almost where you can't stand how bright it is, as if you're looking at a silver sun. And just when you can't take the brightness anymore, the light begins to dissolve, and you are transported to the edge of a forest. And before you, you see a dirt path going into a dark, dense forest. The bright green trees are flowing in the wind. You can hear the leaves rustle. And you look down, and you're standing on a dirt path. And you look forward, walking into the forest, into the dark path before you, covered by a canopy of trees above you, to the left of you, and to the right of you. And every once in a while, you hear a little buzzing of an insect flying by your ear. You feel the breeze blowing your hair back. You hear the leaves rustling in the wind, with the trees, the bushes, the plants moving around you. Continuing walking down this path, deeper and deeper into the forest. And you begin to notice that the path begins to curve to the right. And you continue down the path, hearing the sound of the crickets singing in the trees or in the bushes, hearing the buzzing of the insects flying around. Maybe a fly just flew by you. And the sound of cicadas chirping in the background. And this gentle, peaceful path curves to the right. And as you walk down the path, you see an opening, a clearing. And in the clearing, there are tall grasses. And the tall grasses are flowing in the wind. It is a dark night, and you can see the bright moon shining on the tall grasses. And you feel the breeze blowing as you begin to continue down this small little path through the tall grasses. And as you lift your head to look up, You see this beautiful, large, ancient temple, the facade of an old ancient temple with giant columns in the front, almost a Greco Roman architecture. And you begin to walk toward this ancient looking temple. And then finally, you're at the base of steps that will carry you up to the front platform of the temple. You walk up each step, excited to see what is within this temple. And as you pass the columns on the left and the right of you, you are standing at the entrance. And at the entrance, there is a very, very heavy wooden door. And you feel the presence of two beings to the left and to the right of you. You turn to the left and you see it is a statuesque being of Anubis. And you turn to the right. And again, you see a statuesque being, guardian of the god Anubis, the dog-faced god, who guards the entrance to what you now know to be the Temple of Truth. And he signals you through to open the door. And you push these giant wooden doors inward, and they open, and before you there is a long reflecting pond. And to the left of the reflecting pond and to the right of the reflecting pond, there are dozens of torches lining the wall and lighting the temple. And beneath each of these torches, there are statues of the resting Sphinx, just like the one you see in Egypt, but they're smaller, about 5 feet tall and about 5 feet long beneath each of these torches. And you decide you're going to go to the right of the reflecting pond as you go deeper and deeper into this temple of truth. And as you look to your left into the reflecting pond, you can see the reflection of the torches and the reflection of these Sphinx statues. And you keep walking deeper into the temple, and as you look up, you see more steps. About 12 steps that lead up to a sort of precipice. And at the center of that precipice, lined in the center of the temple, directly in front of the reflecting pool, is a giant golden throne. And as you get closer and begin to put your foot on that first step, you look up and you notice there is a being dressed in these ornate, magical robes, wearing all types of magical regalia, holding a magical staff. But you can't quite see the face as you take another step up, and another step up, and another step up. And now you're getting close enough to where the face begins to become clearer. And suddenly, as if with a gasp, you realize it is your face. It is you sitting on this golden throne, wearing this beautiful, ornate, magical regalia, holding that beautiful, magical staff. And the being sitting in the throne gestures for you to come and sit on its lap. And you feel very safe. You feel very comfortable responding to the gesture, and you walk up directly in front of them, turn around, facing the reflecting pond as you begin to back into their lap and sit comfortably on their lap, feeling their body behind you, feeling the luxurious material of the robe stroking your left arm and your right arm as you rub it. And suddenly they become translucent and you begin to sink into this magical being's body until it is you who are the Magus. It is you who are wearing the beautiful, ornate, magical robes, wearing the beautiful amulet, holding the amazing, powerful staff in your hand. And now just take a moment and allow the magic to begin to move through you as you begin to absorb the power of the Magus into your being, feeling very clear, very safe, very comfortable, almost a recognizing of your own innate power. And as you look up, looking down the temple hall, looking across the reflecting pond, you see the doors are open and know that you can leave whenever you want, but you're not quite ready yet. You're being called to something behind you. There's something more behind this throne. So you stand up and you turn to the left and begin to walk further back into this temple. And you notice there is another temple space back there, almost like an enclave with beautiful symbols and more candles and more torches. And to the left, you notice a bright yellow candle. It's big, it's large, it's 6 feet tall, and on it are magical inscriptions that somehow you recognize. And at the base of this candle, there are different objects, and you begin to recognize them. Feathers, images of birds. You realize this is an altar to the air. And suddenly you begin to sense the energy of the element of the air. And as you look up, you can feel the light of that candle permeating down upon your head, feeling this bright yellow light pouring through the top of your head, imbuing you with clarity, imbuing you with knowledge, imbuing you with the ability to communicate, and restoring balance to your spiritual mind, your emotional mind, and your physical mind. And as the energy permeates down your arms, down your back, and down your feet, you're feeling a bit more whole, a bit more complete. And then you are called to turn to the right, and you notice another bright candle. And this one is a very bright blue, a royal blue. Again, it is a 6 foot tall candle with beautiful inscriptions in front of it. And this time, not only is there a flame lit above the candle, but the blue column of the candle is beginning to glow. And as you move closer toward the candle, this giant column-like candle, you begin to see movement within the candle, different glowing objects swirling, almost as if you're looking into the wall of an aquarium. And you realize this is the element of water, and she has a gift for you. The blue light gets brighter and brighter. That column begins to glow, and that blue glow begins to permeate into you, around you, surrounding you. It moves in you with every breath, through you with every exhale, restoring balance, especially in the realm of your emotion, empowering your intuition, washing away the old sadness, washing away the disease, washing away the physical pain, washing away the emotional pain, and bringing balance, another piece to restore you whole. And then you turn again once more and you see another bright candle. And this is a very bright green candle. Again, a 6 foot column candle. And this one's a bit dark. The flame is a little small, but it is very powerful. The energy is very heavy. And as you move closer to it, you begin to sense a humming. And the humming begins to vibrate the ground beneath you. The humming begins to move through you into your chest, into your skin. This vibration begins to make you feel more settled, more clear, bringing you a connection to all there is within the realms of the earthly plane, your physical plane, and solidifying the magical person you are in this vision. It begins to take greater form. The robes around you begin to solidify clearer and clearer, no longer translucent. They might even feel a little bit heavier now that you can sense them on you, but you feel their power and you feel their vibration around you, underneath you. And then once again, you are drawn to the right and you notice the entrance of the temple. You notice the reflecting pond. You notice the 2 rows of torches on either side. And those torches are getting brighter and you're being called to move toward the entrance that you had walked in. And as you walk past each of the pairs of torches on either side, each of those whisper something into your ear. Each of those give you a message of your passion. Each of those give you a message of what you can do to transform. And as you walk closer and closer to the door, you can feel the warmth of the torches surrounding you, imbuing you with this life transforming clarity, the life transformation of inner alchemy that is within you, and the knowledge that you will leave this temple knowing you have the power to transform. And you are gestured out by the two Anubis at the door as they ask you and gesture you to walk out the temple door, and the temple door is closed behind you. You walk down the steps back into the path through the tall grasses with the bright silvery moon shining down above your head, walking back toward the path at the edge of the forest, walking back into that dark path in the forest. And again, you can sense trees rustling around you. You can hear the cicadas chirping as you begin to take that left curve on the path. You can see the end of the path ahead of you, bringing you back to where you came from. And at the end of that path is that bright white light once again, that almost blinding bright white light. And you step into the bright white light, and the light gets brighter and brighter, surrounding you, wearing that magical robe, holding that magical staff. And the light gets brighter and brighter to almost, it is too much to handle, too much to bear, and it begins to dissolve. You come back into your body, returning with this power of the Magus. Allow yourself to sit in this power. Feel the healing that has happened within you. Feel the cleansing of emotion, the intuition that has been enhanced, the power of transformation, and the power of healing that you now have moving through you, restoring balance within your body. Feel the vibration that you felt from the earth, and feel that vibration now where you are sitting. Feel that vibration underneath your feet, and allow this wonderful energy moving through you to begin to vibrate outward around you, offering the same gifts to the plants and the soil outside of you. And the vibration begins to reverberate even stronger and stronger in a circular pattern around you, stretching outward through the neighborhood, filling all the trees, filling all life forms, people, birds, animals, streams, rivers, oceans, as the vibration begins to emanate even further and further out through the city, out through the state, the province, the territory that you're in, being filled with this wonderful healing and restorative energy vibrating, emitted from your very core, your very being. Sharing all that you are sharing, visualizing now the vibration reverberating around the entire planet, connecting with the other patterns of vibration that we are all emitting who are listening to this. We can see it engulfing the entire planet, filling it, filling the rivers, the air, the soil, the people, all the animals, all the fish. And now that you have that connection, connecting you with the entire planet, I want you to help me send golden light. Allow that golden light to come down the top of your head, down through your body, and out through these vibrations that we've created. Allowing that golden light to reverberate underneath your feet, feeling the air, feeling the streams, feeling the trees, and covering the entire planet as we had just done before. Allow this to pass for a few more moments, sensing the energy surrounding the planet with this gorgeous golden healing light, restoring balance, restoring clarity, restoring health, restoring wisdom, restoring transformation for the highest good of all, and in the most natural and gentle way. So be it. And let us take a moment to breathe. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Allow yourself to bring your attention back to how you feel. Feeling whole, feeling restored, feeling connected. Begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Breathe. Take another deep breath. 2. And when you are ready, open your eyes. 1. Just allow yourself to sit in this feeling for a moment. How are you feeling? Does the world look different to you? You will remember this, every moment of it. And you can recall it and invoke it and evoke it anytime just by thinking about it. Welcome back. Hello. I feel great. I think we all need this. Anyway, I don't want to ruin the buzz, so I'm not going to say much more except that feel free to use this meditation anytime you'd like. Remember, you have the power of the Magus within you, the power of a god, a goddess. You have the power to heal, the power to transform, and the power to change the world, all within you. I love you very, very much, everyone, and I will see you all next week. Bye bye.